yourself cracked, get that 10% off discount. But here we are in the bow cage hardpoint. It's going to be Denver Surrender spawning on that bad side. Old guys are going to be here trying to fight this P1. It looks like it's going to be, you know, regular bow cage off the break. We're waiting for these gunfights. Tyler getting a little bit, you know, hesitant to push this right side. He sees one, gets killed from the side by Brokeback Barry, and the kills off the break do go in the favor of Denver Surrender. But, you know, they do get the spawns, but Old Guy Chicago are on time as of now.
Yeah, and this is a decision that has to be made very quickly, you know, before the game even loads up, really, is are we going for initial time or are we going to flip those spawns as Denver has chosen? You know what, it's okay if we give them some time off the rip to flip the spawns, and it looks like they have done. You can see OGT already up to 20 points. And 30 seconds already almost off the game clock, so make sure to keep an eye on that, folks, throughout the game. We'll be bringing that to your attention. But Nathan DJ looking to get some good time and not going to find it. Eddie going to get taken down as well. I believe that was 3 dead, make it 4 on the side of OGT. Denver Surrender holding this Tanks Hill strong off the rip.
Yeah, and just a reminder to everybody, it does say Old Guys Chicago in the top left, but the name has been changed to Old Guys Texas, so we will be referencing Old Guys Chicago as Old Guys Texas for this game. But as of now, Denver Surrender finding their way back into this game oh so quick. Player 3 has found their way around the back. They might be able to flip spawns for their team. It is Eddie with the automaton in hand. Shoku is able to take him down, but he has no reinforcements around him. The rest of Old Guys Texas do take him down, and with 20 seconds left to go, this is some solid scrap time here moving into that P3.
Yeah, this is honestly, so far, you don't want to complain if you're OGT here, you know. You gave a lot of spawns off the rip, and yes, you gave up 25, 30 odd seconds here, but you get some scrap time and you get a good chunk of time to pull back in the lead. The problem is, yet again, the rotation has been won by Denver. They're going to be on this initial time. I did notice that Blaze, I believe, got taken out on a 5 streak, so no streaks on board for Blaze as of the moment. But Data by C on 3, soaking up the hill time. Tyler's going to take him down. Mochi's going to get a second. Blaze going to get the trade, and Denver still holding strong here as they have those close spawns in the back. You can just see OGT unable to really get past that 40-yard line and really contest this hill, and the lead is going to go to Denver here.
Yeah, and on this hill, Denver has been just doing such a great job of really reinforcing their defenses. You know, whenever one of those Denver players spawns back up, they go right to where they need to be around the map. And, you know, we're seeing it right now. They get the kills, and, you know, they flood in together to get all the time they can get there, find their way to the lead in this P3 hill. But moving into this barn hill, you know, this is definitely one of the more scrappy hills on this map. But if OGT is able to lock it down, they might be able to get a nice chunk of time right now. But they got to be really worried about those spawns, because once those players are spawning up in the back of that barn area, it's really hard to get them to not find their way in the hill.
Yeah, this is one of those things where OGT, they have to hold here, and if the line breaks, then this might be spelling disaster for them. And it looks like the line has been broken wide open. The gate, the doors have been open like there's no doors. With breakable doors in Vanguard, that's what we got here, because my goodness, did Denver plow through those defenses. OGT looking to bring it back, and they will do. Like you said, this is a scrappy hill. I do believe Data Vice has full streaks on Hampart. Player on Denver. That Brokeback Barry. Thank you very much to our production team for making me not look like quite the fool as we get ready to go to this next hard point here. Brokeback Barry trying to hold all the way in the back, trying to stay alive, pulls with the pistol, unable to find the kill. Shoku will fall as well, and this initial time should be going to OGT here.
Yeah, and this could be a big, solid hill for OGT if they're able to really, you know, hold down these defenses. But Blaze has already found his way back into that back castle spawn area. Mochi Armo doesn't see him coming. He gets one. Nathan DJ still alive up there. And another easy break for the Denver Surrender. They're just doing such a great job of hitting out those cuts and getting back to those spawns that they need. We've seen it time and time again here. They did it P3, they did it P4, and wouldn't you guess, Dan, they did it on P5 as well.
Yeah, what I'm seeing out of Denver right now is really just what you get when you have a good fundamental style of play. You know, you can get a 3-piece if you're OGC, and you can clear the hard point. But if they're spawning 10 feet away from it and you're spawning 40, then it doesn't really matter because they push it so much faster than you can even hope to. So what really happens is, OGC, they're picking up important kills. They're getting good kills, but unfortunately for them, they're just not able to hold any time because they are not holding the spawns at the right time. And now you got to look out. Blaze in the back, trying to flip those spawns. Gets 2, gets 3. And this might be a spawn flip here if OGT isn't careful. They do take down Blaze, but here's Data by C. You can see Denver. They're not only are they getting that time for a moment there, but they're also focusing on flipping the spawn. OGT unable to really do both at once, and this might be a little bit of a disaster here if Denver can hold the second set of spawns here. You really don't want to give up 2 of these hills in a row. A P2 twice in a row.
Yeah, absolutely not. That is a big money hill on this map, Dan. And if Denver are able to keep these spawns and get a lot of time here, it could put them in a solid position. But, guys, Texas are able to get a good, solid amount of time on that P1, which is, not something we see too often. And as I say that, look at player 1 and 2 spawn in that back of the map. Brokeback Barry is aware of it. Data by C, all the kills are going in the favor of Denver, but guys, Texas do have those spawns in the back right now. It looks like they were broken for the time being. Arthur DJ, or Nathan DJ, the only person left, but Blaze is here as well to pick up a big 2-piece. And this Denver team is just slaying out so well. I mean, Blaze on the scoreboard sitting at 21 and 15 right now. Brokeback Barry 17 and 13. The slaying numbers are in their favor, but right now, Old Guys Texas are keeping it scrappy enough to stay in the game.
Yeah, you have to give a lot of credit here to OGT. They are playing it, like you said, very scrappy, and like I said before as well, they might be getting those important kills, and when it comes down to it, the important kills are what you need, right? But Blaze, he's cooking like a pizza right now, all right? He is looking absolutely fantastic, sitting at 23 and 16. We're going to be on board with Brokeback Barry as he's looking to push this hill. Here's something we haven't really seen yet. OGT has spawns, and we need to see how they're going to hold this hard point as the push from Denver comes in. You don't want to see them lose these spawns, but you don't want to see a contest fest either if you are OGT, because this is crucial time. You don't want to lose this hard point twice in a row. Just like I said for that P2, Blaze still cooking, looking for the 3-piece, trying to stay alive, waiting for some reinforcements. They're going to be coming on the back of Shoku. Shoku looking to get a second kill, will do so, and that's a 4 down right there. You can't let that happen. Nathan trying to make it up to his teammates here as they're going to be pushing back into the hard point. This is good time here for OGT.
This was a solid time for OGT, but, as we say that, that's 4 down from the side of Denver Surrender. Old Guys Texas do have enough time, though, to try to make a rotation toward that Barn Hill. And, one plus about going down 4 all at the same time is, when you spawn up, you guys are all together, so you can definitely make a play. But, as we say that, Tyler gets 1, gets 2. He's in this corner. Blaze sniffs him out, gets 1, but the rest of his teammates do fall. Blaze still alive here. Was on a 6 spree, gets that strafing run, is unable to get the glide bomb. Eddie in this back left tank area trying to do what he can to stop the the Denver Surrender push, and Nathan with a big 2-piece nade, but Blaze comes in with another 2-piece. I feel like every time we're looking at this at the kill feed, Dan, we see a Blaze 2 or 3-piece right there.
Or make it 4, why not? Blaze, have yourself a game. Couldn't make it 5. That is unfortunate there. That's one for the highlight reels if you are Blaze. What I want to know, though, Jake, is how crucial are those streaks going to be? You've got 3 on the side of Denver and to the 0 on OGT, and it looks like Denver isn't really even playing around those streaks at the moment. We haven't seen them, when they didn't have spawns, we didn't see them use them. We didn't see them ever feel pressured to use them, and really, this has just been flawless play out of Denver so far.
Yeah, Denver definitely playing fantastic in this bow cage, and this is where they could put it out of Old Guys Texas reach right now, but it is going to be a left side push from the Old Guys Texas squad. Nathan gets 1, he gets 2, and that should be a spawn break, but as I say that, Denver's still spawning in the back. They are aware of it, though. He sniffs out Brokeback Barry, but there's still 3 more behind him. They're getting some solid time here, trying to get this game back into their favor, but with 15 seconds in their deficit right now, they're going to have to make a play. Tyler, the last person on this time, looking for anybody he can get. He gets some help over top from Nathan, but there's still a big Denver Surrender you know, force here, trying to push out these spawns. They're getting a good amount of time. Eddie gets taken down by Brokeback Barry. 4 kills in the favor of Denver Surrender, 1 actually being on the teammate, so make that 3. But, you know, Denver Surrender don't get too much time here, which is good if you're Old Guys Texas. You didn't want to make it able for them to put it out of your reach. You're still within 20 points. You're definitely in this game. But right now, you got to turn the slang up to 10 if you want to close out this map 1.
Yeah, we did see the guard come in there, and I'm waiting to watching that kill feed, listening for the audio to hear if we get that strafing run coming in. What you can't do right now is focus too much on P1 if you're either team. It's a 10-point game. P2 is what's going to win you the game. I don't know who was just trying to drop a elbow from the top rope there out of top barn, but you're going to see Denver holding the point. They could actually win it on this if they hold every second. Now they cannot do so, but this is crucial right now if you're OGT, because you can't afford to give up too much time to Denver, but also you can't really afford to not contest it.
Yeah, absolutely not. You need to, you know, try to keep Denver Surrender off of this point, or try to get as much time as you possibly can. They do, you know, try to get, you know, the last couple seconds, but Denver Surrender have them push back so far into their base. Blaze seems to be a little worried about somebody pushing the back. And Old Guys Texas says, hey, we'll just hop on the hill. Let's not play for spawns. Let's try to break this from the front. Brokeback Barry with a big 2-piece, though. Dad of IC trying to peek out from that left side barn. Shoku with the help over top. And Denver Surrender within 10 points now of the victory. Old Guys Texas need to do something. It's Brokeback Barry trying to hold the line. He takes down Eddie. There's one more in the back, and I don't think he can make it in time. Will Brokeback Barry close it out right here? The contest comes in, but Brokeback Barry closes out the game for Denver Surrender, and they win the map 1, 250 to 219.
That was a fight and a half out of OGT. I don't know. I would love to.
Denver Surrender can stay on that burner that they were on in that map 1. You know, they felt comfortable on this bow cage so far. They got to feel confident. And off the break, it looks like Old Guys Texas are going to be going for the Oso regular A push. But Brokeback Barry with a big first blood onto Eddie at that water side of the map. So, you know, that's kind of your B presence taken down just like that. And Shoku picks up another as well. You know, tough start for Old Guys Texas on this offense.
Yeah, that's really not what you want to have happen off the rip. You're coming off of a loss, and you'd like to go up, you know, maybe 4-1 on this first round, but instead you're in a 1v4 for Nathan. Now, let's not pretend that this isn't winnable. This is very winnable, especially because he did just pick up that of IC. He's gonna get spotted by Blaze. He's gonna start getting shot in the front, gonna get flanked from behind, and that is gonna be the round. Denver's gonna go up in that first round, but I don't know, Jake. I don't know if there was anything really wrong with the push. I think once, you know, you just got first blood there, the push kind of fell apart.
Yeah, you know, I think Old Guys Texas could maybe, you know, take some more, you know, information looks around the map. You know, it seems like they were really like over pushing into some of these fights, and it was really costing them, like Eddie on that long water push on that first blood, and Shoku taking down that player from that top window. You know, if you can find out where these Denver Surrender players are posted up here in this defense, it can definitely net you some solid info, and you know, you can find a way to make your way through the map. But as I say that, we have kind of a standoff here, but Blaze has found his way through, but he gets spotted by Tyler. He's, you know, kind of stuck around here now. He's forced to just run around and find his way through the map, but that's similar to what I said there, Dan. You know, they can find their way into your base just like that. He does get taken down by Tyler, but, you know, that gave Denver some room to move up on the map right there.
Exactly. I was about to say the exact same thing. Shoku is going to get taken down there, but when a player gets behind, I can't even finish my thought. Denver moves so quickly. 2 kills go in. Brokeback Barry left alone in the 1v2. He's on a 2 streak. This is going to be a crucial round here for OGT. Not necessarily when it comes to the round count. Obviously, you'd like to tie it up 1-1, but you don't want to give up a 2v1 here, right? Bomb is going to get planted, and we're just going to have to stick on board with Brokeback Barry here. He tries to hop up, gets a little bit of jump fatigue, so not going to happen. But he spots Mochi Amaro. Eddie's going to hop on the defuse. I don't know if I agree with this here, Jake.
Eddie does get taken down. One more tries to challenge him, and Mochi Amuro is able to take him down. So, like you said, Dan, I was a little worried once I saw Eddie hop on that bomb, but they do it well. They use him as bait, and Mochi is able to take him down. So that evens up the round count at 1-1. And, I was a little worried when I saw Eddie hop on that bomb. I thought maybe Brokeback Berry was going to be able to get the kill and sneak away, but Mochi does take him down with that MP40 with the oh so pretty slate reflector, gets the defuse, and solid defense. And I totally agree with you there, Dan. That was definitely a round that Old Guys Texas needed to win. You don't want to give up a 1v2, especially at the beginning of the game. You want to keep the momentum high.
Yeah, I think unfortunately there for Brokeback Berry, if he plants that bomb on the other side, he probably wins that round. He gets the kill on Eddie. Shoku gonna get that kill, but I think he gets the kill and he runs away. Denver, they're very aggressive on this defensive round here. You're gonna see Shoku pick up a second one, looking for a third. He's gonna find it. Save that one to the highlight reel there, folks. NVIDIA highlights, I don't remember what it's called necessarily, but Tyler left alone. Another 1v4, and I believe last time it was Nathan, but Tyler gonna have the same exact situation. Take down one, make it a 1v3, and get traded out shortly after there, as the pressure just a little bit too much on defense here from the side of Denver.
Yeah, Shoku with a humongous three-piece to start off the round, putting it in a 1v4. Shoku does get taken down, but the rest of Denver surrender, close in, and take down that Old Guys Texas player. But if you're Old Guys Texas, you just got to try to trade these defenses and maybe try to find a way to sneak an offense. But with that strategy, these defenses are oh so important. You can't afford to lose any of them. So if you're having some trouble on the offensive side, you have to close out these defenses. So it all starts here for the Old Guys Texas. And one thing I'm really liking out of Denver right here is they're playing these offenses really slow. You have a minute and 30 seconds to work with, so you might as well try to sneak your way around the map and find a way to get a pick. Right now it looks like they are favoring that B site. Player 5 is pushing his way through. Tyler, does he one jump onto the bomb? Will he be able to get him off the bomb? He doesn't. Try to check it. No, Tyler, run back, but he gets the bomb down. Shoku sitting at 6-2, and now Denver Surrender has infiltrated this B bomb site.
Oh no, I wanted to call it out a little bit earlier. We saw Eddie rotate from the back here, giving up the entirety of the B site. Another player is gonna fall. It's gonna be Tyler. Mochi trying to stay alive, unfortunately not gonna be able to do so. Another 1v3 here for Nathan. The grenade's gonna bounce off a bush and is gonna get traded out. Tyler, oh, if only you pushed there, you could have had the kill. I understand the hesitancy, right? You don't know where that last player is. He might be sitting mid and ready for the free kill. Unfortunately though, once that bomb goes down and you're on the clock, it becomes kind of a broken play, right? You don't really have the time to execute your retake as cleanly as you would like to, and you're more focused on getting there quickly than efficiently. And unfortunately, it's just not going to go the way of OGC. I believe that's the third round now for Shoku where he's gotten 3 kills.
I mean, he's sitting at 9 now, so that is a solid start out of Shoku. DataVic is able to pick up the first blood as well on this defensive end. And, Tyler trying to make his way up to that B site, but Brokeback Berry is just posted. And, at this point, it seems like Old Guys Texas are, getting a little antsy here around the map.
Has OGC gotten a first blood yet this round? Or this game, rather?
I'm not so sure. I feel like we've seen Denver Surrender pick up the first blood almost every time Brokeback Berry nades himself, as we say that, by the way.
Well, that went from a difficult round there in a 1v4 to a suddenly winnable 1v2, as one kill did go the way of Eddie, and Brokeback Berry, like you said, committing the old nade aside there, but unfortunately not going to be able to win that last gunfight as Denver goes up 4-1. This is a must-win defense. You gotta be starting to worry, I guess, if you're OGT. You don't want to ever admit that you're feeling the nerves, but just based on the way they're playing, it doesn't seem like OGT is playing with much confidence at the moment.
Eddie does have this cruddy little spot here at this back left area, and I like that out of Eddie. But I totally agree with you, Dan. If you're gonna get your way back into this game, if you're Old Guys Texas, it all starts here. Shoku,
I don't understand this. this defensive strategy here, Jake. I'm sorry to step on your toes, but they go B one round, and all of a sudden you sit 3 players back B when it's the less preferred site.
Maybe the strategy is to allow Denver to plant that A bomb and then go for the retake because they're all going to be posted up. But it seems like they didn't play back far enough. If you're gonna go for something like that, you have to make sure you're not dying. And as of now, we got Denver and yet in another life advantage here. We got Blaze holding that top area. Shoku plants the bomb, and now Nathan and Eddie are forced to try to break in with that retake. Eddie does pick up one, but in a 2v2 situation, they're gonna have to pick out these Denver Surrender players posted up in these corners.
And they're gonna walk right in front of Eddie. He's gonna know exactly where this last player is. Brokeback Barry versus Eddie in the 1v1. This is such a crucial kill. Brokeback Barry's gonna get spotted. The pistol not strong enough for that long-range gunfight. And does Eddie know where to expect Brokeback Barry to go? No, he's gonna hop the defuse though. I like this play, but I think Barry knows. I think he knows he does. Had to be on the defuse. Unfortunate timing there for Barry. Yeah, Jake, I think just from the get-go, it's just unfortunate how OGT plays that. B isn't necessarily the bomb site that's going to be pushed more often than not, right? So why would you stack that bomb site, especially in a round that's as crucial as 4-1?
Yeah, maybe some lack of communication here from the Old Guys Texas squad, but let's see if they can bounce back here. They're down 5-1. This is going to have to be quite an incredible comeback to make your way back into this game. But Old Guys Texas playing a little bit slower now. They're playing for picks here, and they know Denver is confident here. So Tyler does pick up one onto Blaze, but Dad of IC has pushed up that left side of the map so quick. Tyler is able to pick him up, and now Old Guys Texas do find themselves in a life advantage. But as I say, that Shoku picks up one 2v2 here for Tyler and Nathan. But Shoku is running rampant in their bottom barn right now.
This might as well be, Denver's barn at this point. Does Denver have a lot of barns? I'd assume so. I'm not too sure. I know they have a big airport, but they're gonna line up for Barry there. That was a little scary. We almost had an accuracy situation there, as the bomb will be going down. You got a 2v1 here if you're OGT, and Barry might get a free kill. No. Nathan gonna stay alive, and now they know roughly where Barry is. 30 seconds on the clock. Barry, you gotta do something miraculous here. Tyler's getting a little aggressive, and it's gonna work out. Good win there for OGT.
Yeah, solid round win for Old Guys Texas. They get another one on the board, sitting at 5-2 now. But this Denver squad has been so confident and solid with their play calls in the offensive end. So you don't sigh a sigh of relief just yet. You got to really string these rounds together. Tyler is on a 4 streak. He might be able to net himself some streaks here, which would be, quite good, especially on a map like Bocage. So you can really get those Denver players to spread out if they have a glide bomb or a strafing run of sorts. But they go back to this A site. They're not making the same mistake twice. And, it's going to be Tyler here at the A site with his team. But yet again, Denver Surrender playing this slow, playing the information game, and waiting for the right time to pounce.
Yeah, Nathan doing a good job there, not over challenging. Tyler's going to get a little aggressive, and Mochi going to get one. Tyler's going to get the other. I was worried when you brought up Tyler's streak that we might see Tyler play a little bit too passively and kind of affect his team by playing for those streaks. Somehow stays alive there in the middle of the map with a knife. OGT's gonna get another one. And Jake, what I was gonna ask you before the round started, right? You're down 5-1. Now you made it 5-2. Now all of a sudden it's 5-3. Does this go from, oh, we're playing for pride, let's just try and get a couple rounds on the board, to, hey, this is winnable one round at a time? Or are you still just kind of trying not to get too far ahead of yourself? Because yes, Tyler's on a 6 streak. Yes, you do have something to work with here, but you're on offense, and so far the offense has been a little rough for OGT.
Yeah, I think the idea here is definitely one round at a time. Let's not get blooded, because that was definitely a problem there for OGT at the beginning of this game. It looks like they're opting maybe for this B site. But Nathan, trying to hold this water area. He sees Shoku. Shoku is able to take him down. That's a big first blood. And Shoku doesn't know, but that is bombed down. So all of Old Guys Texas at this barn area, and they're gonna have to find their way over to this bomb to pick it up. And they're running out of time here. 50 seconds left. None of them are anywhere near the bomb. Eddie does pick up one, but like I said, they have to focus that bomb now.
There is going to be the bomb picked up. Shoku's somehow going to get that kill. He's going to somehow stay alive. That's a kill that Tyler wants to have. He's going to get it. There's the glide bomb, but Eddie now left alone in a 1v2. This is it. This is where moments are made of. This is what dreams are made of. He's not going to spot either player, but they're right in front of him, and unfortunately going to go for the challenge. Not able to get the win. 6-3. There's a couple rounds there that could have gone either way, but Denver gonna come out.
They were sitting in the back of their base just playing for kills because they knew that they had the kill advantage, and they said, hey, we're not even gonna try to win on offense because it's just not even worth it. We're gonna get smoked, and then then what? But on the defensive end here, Old Guy Chicago, like we said, they just gotta keep it close. Big start for Shoku, 2 kills to his name, but 2 Old Guys Texas players are on that 8 point. There is one trying to push him out. It is Blaze, but Shoku working up this right side of the base. And this is one of the hard parts about Gavudu Control is if you let somebody get through this P1 area, they can really wreak havoc on your base so quick.
Yeah, something I want to keep an eye on here. We saw Shoku with the automaton, Blaze with the automaton. I'm curious to see. It looked like a Data IC also with the automaton. And yeah, that's 4 automatons on the side of Denver. I know we have at least 2 MP40s on the side of OGT, so I'm curious to see if that changes at any point. But OGT gonna get an A capture, and they're actually gonna be up by 1 kill here. At the moment, Eddie staying alive, looking for this kill here on to Brokeback Barry. He's gonna find it. This is so far so good here.
Yeah, definitely a solid start out of OGT. They get that 8 point. They have 1:40 left on the clock. Up 2 lives. Eddie pushing out the backside of that map. That is a solid play, but there's one Denver player behind these OGT players. It is Blaze. He gets 1. He doesn't get 2. Big kill out of Mochi, and the kills are going in their favor. They might be able to double stack here. This could be an offensive win here, Dan.
This could be absolutely crucial. Eddie, unfortunately, going to get caught reloading. Mochi with the long-range shots of the MP40. And you know what? You'll take it. You got to tick onto B. Unfortunately, ticks aren't what counts when it comes to overtime, but you do have a little bit of progress. You've got 1:20. You're tied when it comes to kills. This is a very, very winnable round here for the side of OGT. It all comes down to how they execute the push. 2 players going to fall on the B side of the map. You're gonna look for that kill onto Eddie right now. If you are Brokeback Barry, does he spot him? Yes, he does. So they are gonna be expecting at least 1, but do they expect the second? Unfortunately, Mochi and Tyler unable to get past that P1 area at the moment. It really comes down to, can the collapse come in out of their teammates in the back here?
Another important thing to note here is Blaze is getting so close to those streaks. At a 5 streak, Shoku on the other side at a 4 of his own. So fantastic start for both of those players, 9-4 and 8-2 respectively. Blaze on a 6 now. He gets that straight. He's looking for 1 more for the glide bomb. Mochi tries to take him down, but Eddie does stop that glide bomb from getting acquired. And while Old Guys Texas do find themselves down 9 lives, you got to think, Dan, maybe the London Royal Ravens method of, sitting in your spawn may have played them, quite well, because, they were up in lives and, they try to get some pushes on to B, but, at the end of the game, they're down 8 now.
Yeah, I mean, they're still going to be going for this win. It isn't impossible. They do have 2 players on the point. They are going to fall. It's going to be down to Nathan, who needs to win this 1v1. That's going to do it, but an impressive showcase there out of OGT. Denver is going to pick up that first round. And, what is that? I believe that was a 10-kill deficit now that OGT are in, and at least 1 player has a streak on the side of Denver. This is a situation that you really want to correct if you're on the side of OGT. You want to get some streaks here on the side of OGT. You want to get Denver to somehow waste their streaks, and you want to get a nice kill cushion going into this next round.
Absolutely. If you're Denver Surrender, you know, you got to try to get as many kills as you can. But if you're Old Guy Chicago, this is a good situation for you to try to, you know, get back into those kill columns. You know, you want to be able to fight back and get the kill column into your favor. But Dad of IC has something to say about it. He pops a big 2-piece off the break onto that A-bomb. Tyler tries to hop in, but he's there as well to take him down. Nathan, the lone OGT member on this A point. He does have the help of Eddie now, but he gets taken down. Eddie gets taken down as well. Tyler and Mochi trying to fight in themselves, but they get taken down as well. That's going to be the A point in their favor. They have 2 minutes and 14 seconds left, up 5 lives, and Denver are full steam rolling right now into that base. Eddie holding down the P1 area. Tyler and Co get taken down at that mid tank. Denver still have somewhat of a mountain to climb, as they have some P1 control. They have the boat control, but Eddie's here trying to shut it down. And you know, Eddie trying to make a fight here with Dad of IC, but he gets jump chowed. And Denver looking to make a push. Shoku with another pick onto Tyler, as he's 16-7 right now, and he is just absolutely frying. He tries to get him again, tries to take him down on the respawn, but Denver just really focusing on these lives, and Eddie should get taken down as well.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit bleak right now for OGT. The lives are +6 for the side of Denver. Quick maths right there. I did graduate college. I went the whole time, so I'm good at math, obviously. That's what college is for. Unfortunately, not very good when it comes to talking about how you can break out of the current trap that it seems that Denver has OGT in. But as I say that, OGT is going to get at least 3 down and get some map control. No ticks on B yet, and all of a sudden it's down to 40 seconds left in the round. I do believe we've seen a couple more automatons come out on the side of OGT, so that's another 4 dead, and all of a sudden now you're in a pretty good spot. If you can manage to get, as I say that, unfortunately gonna fall there. I was gonna say, if you can manage to get the rest of these kills without falling, you'll be in a pretty good spot. Kill wise, Tyler's gonna fall on the 5 streak, and it looks like Denver's going for it here, Jake.
They're making a last-ditch push to try to take this B site, and Dad of IC is on the tank. Blaze gets one as well from the middle area. They have all of they batten down the hatch here on this B point. Dad of IC is there with Shoku. Brokeback Berry is there as well. Nathan tries to take down one. He gets taken down by Mochi. Mochi with a big 2-piece, but Dad of IC is still here. He jumps out to Chow. He gets one, and he has the help of Blaze now. Blaze taking down 2, but Eddie, one player in that P1 area trying to make a run toward Dad of IC. Brokeback Berry and Co have no way to fight in. Dad of IC picks up that kill onto Eddie. The players coming in from P1 trying to help out Dad of IC as he has the point locked down. He gets taken down as well. 1v7 now for Mochi. You can't get off the point and they get taken down. What kind of push was that, Dan? That was crazy.
Oh, Jake. Oh no. So I'm going to try my best here to break down what happened. You did a fantastic job of calling it. Eddie hit the flank from P1, and unfortunately, in my opinion, he should have waited. Just get on the contest and wait for your teammates. Heck, sit P1 and kill the reinforcements coming on the side of Denver, because that's what led them to win the game. Trust your teammates to win those gunfights. Now you're down not only in kills, but down 2-0, and you're on offense. We might be seeing a sweep coming here, especially with streaks on Shoku.
Yeah, Denver really pulled the rabbit out of the hat in that round, and their confidence is, you know, absolutely buzzing right now. Mochi does pick up one. He's on the A point with his teammate Tyler. Tyler picks up one from that top O area, but here comes Blaze sitting at 21 and 11, make it 12 to start off this game, and he's absolutely frying with the automaton on this Gavudu control. Shoku as well, sitting at 23 and 12. Those two are just, you know, really locking it down at on all lanes with the automatons, and it's really leading to Denver's success. And you know, probably part of the reason why they won that round, just that we saw that offense. Eddie working this left side of the map as well. Shoku is in that P1 area. He does get taken down by Shoku. He has a strafing run in hand, but here comes Mochi trying to take him down, trying to look for him, but Shoku keeps, you know, wrapping around. He can't find him. Shoku still here though, 25 and 12 with a strafe in hand. Like I said, he's looking to take down Eddie one more time. He does, and you know, all the kills going in the Denver Surrender favor right now. It is 21 to 21. But Old Guy Chicago need to find a way to sneak through and, you know, find some kills on the B point and maybe even cap it if they can. But at this point, all you have to worry about right now is working those kills.
And, you know, it's unfortunate. We're going to see, you can look on your mini-map there, that number 2 on the map. That's going to be Tyler, and he's on a 5 streak. He's sitting in the spot, looking for a 6, looking for that streak, might get taken down, but also fundamentally not necessarily in the worst spot. Unfortunately does fall. I'm not too sure how long Tyler was up there, but was unable to help the team push because Tyler was sitting in that spot looking for an extra kill. You're going to get a nice team kill there from Shoku, so you know that's going to help alleviate a little bit of pressure when it comes to min-map. Problem right now, honestly, look at where Blaze is. He has completely shut off that entire section of the map when it comes to this beach push. And, oh, you want to push from P1? Oh, okay, I'll kill you. I'll shoot you in the back because you don't even know I'm here. This defense, you know, yeah, you gave up A. This defense out of Denver has been spectacular. They don't even need the streak. There's 7 seconds left as I say this, and I don't even know if a player can really get on the point, but as I said, that 2 are going to fall. Number 5, Brokeback Barry, is going to pick up a free 2-piece, and all of a sudden it's left on Nathan there. He's going to fall, and that will do it. That's a 3-0, and it's the little things, Jake. It's the little things. It really is.
It absolutely is the little things. Brokeback Barry playing that, you know, sneaky little spot here on that beach. He takes down 2 in front of him, and he ends up taking down